I'm going to ask that you remain standing with your heads bowed as we give thanks and praise to the Almighty Father. Dear Lord and Father of mankind, we want to thank you for bringing us here safely to the finals of this ICBL STARCOM Network Inc. Junior National Spelling Bee. Father, we thank you for all of our sponsors, all of the persons responsible for putting together this event. And we ask you, Almighty Father, to watch over the children of the nation, especially those ones here this morning competing. Guide them and protect them and give them strength, Father. All these things we ask through the name of Jesus Christ, our Lord. Amen. And I'm going to ask you to repeat the Lord's Prayer. Our Father, who art in heaven, thy will be done on earth as it is in as we forgive those who trespass against us. Forever and ever. You may be seated. Thank you.
A special good morning to all. I'd like to say good morning to Mr. Anthony Green, Station Manager, STARCOM Network Inc. Good morning to Mr. Vilmore Johnson, the Advertising Manager of STARCOM Network Inc. Good morning to Mr. Jeff Scott, the CEO of ICBL. And good morning as well to Ms. Avril Bayer, Head of Marketing and Communications of ICBL. Esteemed judges, sponsors, specially invited guests, members of the media, teachers, pupils, ladies and gentlemen, good morning to you. Good morning to you. My name is Charlene Brown, and I will be your host this morning, and I am joined by my co-host, Mr. Jamar the Star Brown. As he mentioned before, no relation, perhaps, maybe we don't know, maybe we'll find out later. But we are indeed going to have a great time this morning. Are you guys ready? I know the kids are ready. They've been waiting for this for quite some time. At this time, I'd like to invite to give the welcome Mr. Anthony Green, Station Manager of STARCOM Network, to join us.
A warm good morning to all of you. Special good morning to the Browns, the hosts for today. I want to say a special good morning to Jeffrey Scott, who is the CEO, ICBL, Avril Bayer, Head of Marketing Communication, and the entire ICBL team. In fact, you've been tremendous, not only title sponsors, but we can consider you co-producers in this activity. Indeed, you're not just a sponsor, your heart is in this. And I know it's not time for the vote of thanks, but I think we should put our hands together for our wonderful sponsors who are making this happen in this way. Good morning to the STARCOM Network family, parents, teachers, those who will be engaging the children. I see that we have some esteemed educators among us this morning as well, and broadcasters. I would like to point out especially veteran top orator, one who takes education very seriously, the founder of the Greenback Movement, Maurice Norville. He is here as well to engage the children in this. Look, I'll be very short. Happy independence to you. It's a watershed moment, Barbados becoming a republic. It's not without many problems. COVID-19, of course, a big giant of a problem. But it pleases me to recognize that even though we have problems, we can look around and see problem solvers. I submit to you this morning that as we look around and we see these children in this room, they are a representation of the children in this nation and in this world. And they're not only here to spell, we are not only here to witness them spell, we're not only here to declare a winner of the spelling bee today, but we are here to celebrate this world's problem solvers. That is why it is important for us as media, important for us as practitioners to ensure that despite the barriers that we face, that we continue to engage these children and make sure they have the activities that would encourage learning and development. And there's no barrier too big to stop us from doing that. I also, while here this morning, want to say a very special thank you to Dr. Ramona Archer Bradshaw, the Chief Education Officer. From the time we mentioned the idea to her, she was excited, and she definitely got on the ball. And let me also say thank you to Minister of Education, Sansia Bradshaw, for endorsing this project. It's important that we come together as stakeholders to do so. We will be doing a lot more for children at STARCOM Network, for sure. We've done quite a bit. We've just finished the Gospel Challenge, Life 97.5 FM, Digital Gospel Challenge. We have Christmas wishes on, and we see it as our responsibility to make sure that we put the attention on this nation's children. So, having said all of that, I want us to take a moment and look around at each child that we see in here. Look at them. Don't they look beautiful? These are the ones that I really want us to welcome this morning. The children of the nation. They're a small representation, but I see Barbados. And so I want you now, that was that was just a little something before. But I really want us to put our hands together in a very special way for the children in this room as a representation of the children of Barbados who've done exceptionally well to come through this pandemic and still be with us to do what they have to do. Let's put our hands together for them.
Hear, hear.
And so with that, I welcome you to the ICBL STARCOM Network Junior Spelling Bee. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for those powerful words, Mr. Green. You've definitely left us very energized and ready to start the competition. At this time, I'd like to welcome the CEO of ICBL, Mr. Jeff Scott, to give his opening remarks. We're going to have the stage sanitized, the mic sanitized rather, because we're making sure that we are following all protocols and ensuring a safe environment for all. This was one of our concerns when we hosted the first Spelling Bee in 2019. You know, we wanted to continue to do this, and definitely COVID has gotten in the way. But thanks to the LESC, we found a way to achieve this once again. We're very happy to do so. Over to you, Mr. Scott.
Thank you very much, Charlene. Good morning to everyone. Hi, good morning. Andrew, I'd like to start by just thanking you so much for those opening comments, and congratulations to STARCOM on your 40th anniversary as well this year. It's a big year for everyone. Protocol having been established, I'd like to welcome all of you to this, our second official Junior National Spelling Bee. When our marketing and communications team came to me a couple of years ago, actually it was in 2018, and they said, boy, we'd like to actually have a spelling bee in Barbados, and how about ICBL supporting that? I just immediately said, absolutely, let's do this. It was, at that time, it was identified that reading and spelling was waning, and that there was something that we could do as the leading insurance company in Barbados. We knew we had the resources, we've got the people, the energy, and the excitement that we could bring to this arena, this area. We take youth development seriously at ICBL. Children are our future too. And so Avril, her team, got to work, and in 2019, we started with the first exceptional competition, and we crowned our first winner, Bianca Messiah, who is representing Providence School. So the idea was to make this competition an annual one, but of course, as we all know, a pandemic was lurking around in the distance, and we didn't actually get to have our second spelling bee. We were disappointed, but we had to put safety first. And I don't need to tell you that the disruption that was caused by COVID-19 for almost 2 years has been a big challenge for all of us. We're all pretty much over it, including our kids. I've actually got a daughter myself. She's 12 today.
All right.
And yeah, thank you. and actually she was here as one of her school's representatives 2 years ago. I know that she misses the hugs from her friends, and face-to-face lessons with her teachers. I suspect your kids here in front of me today all feel the same way. I feel it too at ICBL, our company, at my company. We're not working in our office anymore. Most of us are working from home. Most of us see each other on screens too. We're working the same way that you are at school. We all miss the face-to-face contact. We miss the chance to collaborate. And that's why our team is actually grateful to be here today, to collaborate with STARCOM, thank you again, and to celebrate your 40th anniversary, to bring this event back for you, face-to-face, in a safe, controlled environment. And the skills of your team and ICBL's experience in staging an event like this have resulted in a world-class event that we can all be proud of. I'd also like to take this moment to thank the excellent team at Lloyd Erskine Sanford Center for doing a fantastic job ensuring that all of the protocols are being followed today. Judges, thank you very much, and administrators. We appreciate all of your commitment to this event. And those who have returned from our first competition, as well as those of you who are joining for the first time, thank you for your big commitment to this. By being here, you're showing your support for the children and their future, and I know you're looking forward to a keenly contested competition. Thanks to all of our fellow sponsors for coming on board. It's just great to see all of this, and you're adding to the excitement of this event. To all of the organizers, and especially to the schools and the teachers who signed up. For the teachers, for the parents who are with us today in the room, we know it hasn't been easy, but we see you. We know you won't give up on the children, and ICBL is here to support you every step of the way. Finally, to you, the children, before the first word is spelled today, we applaud you. You've been resilient, you've been patient, you've been focused, you are all already winners, so relax and have fun, and I wish you all the best of luck today. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Mr. Scott, for those words, and I want to thank your company once again for sponsoring this competition, and we do hope that it will continue into 2022. And ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, here is how it's going to go down today. During the finals, competitors will be given 90 seconds to spell a word. They may also use the provided paper and pencil to write the word if desired. However, only one attempt will be allowed to spell the word correctly. Only one attempt, guys, you have. When there are two final contestants remaining in the competition, the winning competitor must correctly spell two words in order to be declared the winner. If the first of the final two incorrectly spells the word, and the second competitor also incorrectly spells a word, the match is declared equal and a new round is started. Let me repeat that. When we're down to the final two remaining in the competition, the winning competitor must spell two words in order, so you're going to be spelling two words back to back to be declared the winner. If the first of the final two incorrectly spells the word and the second competitor also incorrectly spells the word, the match is declared equal and we start a new round. The competitor, now that's you, the children, you will not be disqualified for failure to pronounce the word either before or after spelling it, for asking a question, for noting or failing to note the capitalization of a word, the presence of a diacritical mark, the presence of a hyphen or other form of pronunciation, spacing between words in an open compound. And I want to remind you guys again, it's all about say, spell, say. You went through that in the prelims. And I also want to remind you, the lovely audience that we have here at the back, try not to show too much emotion. You know, it's very hard sometimes because we're all excited. But try not to show too much emotion while the students are spelling and after they have spelled. And also as well, I want to remind you that no videography or photography is allowed here for this spelling bee. Charlene?
Yes, that's right, Jamar. Once again, we are reiterating that there should be no talking once the competition has started, not between any member of the audience and definitely not among our competitors. As Jamar said, there will be no videotaping at this time. We are streaming live on the VOB's Facebook channel as well as their YouTube channel. And let's just go over if there are any disputes. I know there won't be any though, but well, if there are. The chief judge is the final arbiter of any disputes or objections during the competition. The deadline for making a protest is before the competitor affected would have received, or rather received their next word if they stayed in the competition. No grievance will be entertained after the next word has been given to another speller. Only the competitor or the competitor's teacher may file a grievance for their respective competitor. When only 2 spellers remain, an oral grievance must be made immediately, that is, before the competitor affected received their next word had they stayed in the competition. So we're getting ready now to begin the actual competition, so we want to introduce the judges to you. Introducing the word master, Dr. Joyce Stewart.
Make some noise for Ms. Stewart. If we're going to do this a little different. As you see, just to let you know the roles that they're playing, Joyce is the person who selects all of the words for you guys to spell, and then she whispers it into the next person's ear that you're going to hear.
Yes, we do have a chain going here, and our pronouncer, as was identified by Mr. Green, the greenback moment star, Mr. Maurice Norval. Did I say that right? The greenback moment.
You notice the connection between green, Mr. Green.
Ah, yes,
back.
indeed. Yes, indeed. Mr. Norval, everyone. Our chief judge this morning is Mr. Carl Applewaite. And we also have one of my favorite teachers from primary school, Miss Jennifer Seeley.
Ms. Seeley is the one responsible for reading your word in a sentence if you so desire. She also taught me and gave me a lot of licks, but anyway.
We also have Miss Maureen Grisette.
Maureen is responsible for spelling your word if you spelt it incorrectly.
Mr. Jason Thompson.
He's the judge that will be spelling whatever you say, whatever letter comes up on the screen.
And Miss Simone Belgrave.
Simone is also there assisting with Jason as well.
We'll also like to welcome and mention the presence of Miss Vanna Lee Fields, auditor for ICBL and now auditor for the Spelling Bee.
We have some schools participating here this morning, and we really want you guys to make some noise for the schools as much as it's an individual spelling bee. They represent their schools. So we have the Arthur Smith Primary School, Bay Primary, Grisette's Primary, Hinesbury Primary School, Ignatius Bayer Primary, Mount Tabor Primary School, St. Gabriel's Primary, St. Patrick's Roman Catholic Primary School, The Rock Christian Primary School, and West Terrace Primary School. Charlene, without sponsors, this competition would not have been possible. Could we have those lists of those sponsors, please?
That's right, and we have as our main sponsor, ICBL, always there when you need us most. Sol Barbados, Farmer's Choice, the National Cultural Foundation, Purity Bakeries, Rentokil Initial, McCallum Cereal, KFC, Byers Icecream, Blue Band Margarine, COB Credit Union Limited, Bushy Park Racing Circuit, Cooperators General Insurance, Deanna Dash's Toy Shop, Pricesmart Barbados, Days Bookstore, Tiami Cruises, Tropical Computers Limited, Mile High Travels Inc., and the STARCOM stations of Hot 95.3 FM, The Beat 104.1 FM, Life 97.5 FM, and VOB 92.9 FM, celebrating 40 years in 2021. A round of applause, please, for our sponsors. And of course, they've identified some lovely prizes for our students today.
Yeah, we've got some great prizes. I was actually there looking at them just now. And
Yes, indeed. The students would have noticed when they came in that they received some posters and books from the NCF. KFC is providing vouchers for the top 20 competitors. Cooperatives General will provide books for the final 15. Purity Bakeries is providing vouchers for the top 10 competitors. And Bushy Park Barbados provides vouchers for the top 6 competitors.
are we ready? I think we're ready. Guys, are you ready? No, you don't sound ready. You know it's the official spelling bee and everything, but guys, are you ready? Yeah, we know it's cooking with some gas now. All right, so, as we do, we're going to call you into groups of 8, and you're going to be ushered to your seats, and let's have the first final 8. Remember, guys, this is a knockout. So once you spelled incorrectly, you're going to be knocked out. So we're really going to be going, I won't say going quickly, but basically we're going to be flowing and going with this competition. So I'm wishing you guys the best of luck. So coming up first, we have competitor number 101, Giovanni Maynard, representing Gordon Greenwich Primary. We also have Kiara Wilson, competitor number 102, representing Bay Primary. Representing Grisette's Primary School, competitor number 103, Tyrell Cummins. Representing Hinesbury Primary School, Anya Scott, competitor number 104. The only homeschooler. No school, he works from home. I want to come to your school, Amani. Amani Watkins, competitor number 105, homeschooler. Competitor number 106, Jadon Rollock, Ignatius Bayer Primary School. Zadia McCallum represents Mount Tabor Primary. She's competitor number 107. Competitor number 108 from the St. Gabriel's Primary School, Ezra Sickins. Thank you very much. So got that correction. And Zahara Turney, Bay Primary, 110. Representing, as I said, Bay Primary. Just want to make sure that we have that 8. Taylor Thomas, competitor number 112 from Hinesbury Primary. Those are the first 8 that we have. So we have Taylor Thomas, Zara Turney, Ezra Sickins, Zadia McCallum, Jadon Rollock, Anya Scott, Tyrell Cummins, Kiara Wilson, and Giovanni Maynard. Taylor, my apologies, you're going to be coming in the next round. So we should have on the stage Giovanni, Kiara, Tyrell, Anya, Jadon, Zadia, Ezra, and Zara. Should be our first 8. And Taylor, you will be coming up in the next 8. All right, so we're all ready. I'm going to hand you over to a man when I was a young child, like you, listening to the radio with all of those pronunciations, and one of the persons who I would like to listen to when it comes to pronouncing words. Maurice, all over to you, and we're going to have competitor number 101 from Gordon Greenwich Primary School, Giovanni Maynard.
Hello, Giovanni. Good morning and welcome. Your word is parallel. Parallel, lying or moving in the same direction, but always the same distance apart. Parallel.
Will you repeat the word, please?
Parallel.
P-A-R-A-E-L, parallel.
I'm sorry, that is incorrect.
Correct spelling, P-A-R-A-L-L-E-L.
Contestant number 102, Kiara Wilson.
Kiara, your word is quotient. The result obtained when a number is divided by another. Quotient.
Quotient. Q-U-O-T-I-E-N-T. Quotient.
That is correct.
Competitor number 103, Tyrell Cummins.
Tyrell, your word is synonym. A word having the same or nearly the same meaning as another word. Synonym.
Synonym, S-Y-N-O-N-M.
If you're sure that that is the word, you need to say the word at the end of your spelling.
Synonym, S-Y-N-O-M, no, S-Y-N-O-N-M, synonym.
I'm sorry, that is incorrect.
Correct spelling, S-Y-N-O-N-Y-M.
We're just going to ask here that the students please speak directly into the mic. We may actually need some technical assistance for the student in the back to position his mic towards his mouth, please. We'll have you do that before we go on to the next competitor. There's another student who needs to have their mic repositioned, right in the back, thanks. Thank you. Competitor number 104, Anya Scott.
Anya, your word is crescent, having the shape of a new moon. Crescent.
Crescent. C-R-E-S-A-N-T. Crescent.
I'm sorry.
C.
I'm sorry, that is incorrect.
Correct spelling, C-R-E-S-C-E-N-T.
Moving on to competitor number 106, Jadon Rollock. Jadon Rollock.
Hello, Jadon. Your word is plague. To cause continual trouble and distress. Plague.
P-L-A-U-G-E. Plague.
I'm sorry, that is incorrect.
Correct spelling, P-L-A-G-U-E.
Contestant number 107, Zadia McCallum.
Zadia, your word, humane, meaning having or showing compassion. The noun humane.
Humane. H-U-M-A-N-E, humane.
That is correct.
Competitor number 108, Ezra Sitkins.
Ezra, your word is symptom. Any feeling of illness that is caused by a particular disease. Symptom.
Symptom. Symptom. S-Y-M-P-T-O-M. Symptom.
That is correct.
Oh.
Contestant number 110, Zahara Turney.
Hello, your word is reprieve, a cancellation or postponement of punishment. Reprieve.
Reprieve. R-E-P-R-E-V-E. Reprieve.
I'm sorry, that is incorrect.
Correct spelling. R-E-P-R-I-E-V-E.
We move on to our second group of competitors. Contestant number 112, Taylor Thomas, representing Hinesbury Primary. Contestant number 113, Natalia James, representing St. Patrick's Roman Catholic Primary. Contestant number 114, Ariel Williams, representing St. Patrick's Roman Catholic Primary. Contestant number 115, Zahara Niles, representing the Rock Christian Primary. Contestant number 116, Amma Dial, representing West Terrace Primary. Contestant number 119, Kenya Small, representing St. Gabriel's Primary. Contestant number 120, Justin Griffith, representing the Rock Christian Primary. And contestant number 122, Zakai Warren, representing Arthur Smith Primary School. I'll just go over those names and numbers again. That's 122, Taylor Thomas, 113, Natalia James, 114, Ariel Williams, 115, Zahara Niles, 116, Amma Dial, 119, Kenya Small, 120, Justin Griffith, and 122, Zakai Warren. As the students get settled, I just want to take this time to tell you about the prizes for third place. There is a trophy, compliments ICBL, a tablet, and $1,000 in cash from STARCOM Network Inc., a $50 voucher from Days Bookstores, and a $50 voucher from Deanna Dash's Toy Shop, and that's for third place.
Students, as you're there seated, I want to also remind you that you can, and we're going to encourage you to take off your mask. Look, I have off mine talking into the mic. So take off your mask so that every letter is clearly heard to the judges, okay? Charlene, first contestant there.
Our first contestant is contestant, we'll just await the stage to be clear, just one moment. Thank you for your help as usual, Rosma. Contestant number 112, Taylor Thomas.
Hello, Taylor. The word is raucous, making a disturbingly harsh and loud noise. Raucous.
Raucous. R-A-K-U-S. Raucous.
Can you speak up and you can remove your mask, please?
Raucous. R-A-K-U-S. Raucous.
I'm sorry, that is incorrect.
Moving on to competitor
Correct
number.
spelling.
Correct.
R-A-U-C-O-U-S.
Moving on to competitor number 113, Natalia James, representing St. Patrick's Roman Catholic.
Hello, Natalia. Your word is unkempt, having an untidy appearance. Unkempt.
Can you please repeat the word?
The word unkempt, having an untidy appearance. Unkempt.
Unkempt. U-N-K-E-M-P-T. Unkempt.
That is correct.
Contestant number 114, Ariel Williams.
Ariel, your word, technique, a way of conducting a particular task. Technique.
Technique. T-E-C-H-N-I-Q-U-E.
That is correct.
Competitor number 115, Zahara Niles.
Zahara, the word indebted, owing money or gratitude for a favor or a service. Indebted.
Good morning. Indebted. I-N-D-E-B-T-E-D. Indebted.
That is correct.
Contestant number 116, Amma Dio.
Amma, lethargic, affected by laziness. Lethargic.
May you repeat the word?
The word lethargic, meaning affected by laziness. Lethargic.
Lethargic. Lethargic.
That is correct.
Competitor number 119, Kenya Small.
Hello, Kenya. Your word is Republican, belonging to a republic or related to a republic. Republican.
Republican. REPUBLICAN. Republican.
That is correct.
Contestant number 120, Justin Griffith.
Justin, your word is sanctuary, a place of refuge or safety. Sanctuary.
Susan, may you please repeat the word?
The word sanctuary, a place of refuge or safety. Sanctuary.
Sanctuary. SANCTUARY. Sanctuary.
That is correct.
Final competitor here in this second group here, competitor number 122, Zakai Warren.
Zakai, your word is circuit, a circular line, route, or movement which finishes where it starts. Circuit.
Circuit. SURCUTE. Circuit.
I'm sorry, that is incorrect.
Correct spelling. CIRCUIT. Circuit.
We move on to our third group of students. Calling competitor number 123, Denary Trotman. 124, Delon Baker. 125, Aisha Cook. 126, Amaya Cumberbatch. 127, Jalen Newsom. 129, Risa DeRiggs Morris. 133, Tashana Henry. And 134, Haley Lord. So once again, 123, Denary Trotman. 124, Delon Baker. 125, Aisha Cook. 126, Amaya Cumberbatch. 127, Jalen Newsom. 129, Risa DeRiggs Morris. 133, Tashana Henry. And 134, Haley Lord.
You are reminded once again to please reserve any applause until the judges have indicated that the spelling was correct, or incorrect rather. I'd like to say at this time that for second place, students will receive a trophy, compliments ICBL, a tablet and $1,500 cash from STARCOM Network Inc., a $50 voucher from Days Bookstore, a lunchtime cruise for two on Tiami catamaran cruises as well. Catamaran cruise for you, Jamar?
Well, of course, that's feeling very good for these children. It's fantastic prize.
Some excellent prizes indeed. And they will get settled. Thank you so much to the team for lending your support as usual, making the students very comfortable. And we're in place. Judges are ready. Contestant number 123, Daneri Trotman.
Hello, Daneri. Your word is colleague, a person with whom one works, a teammate, colleague.
C-O-L-L-E-G-U-E, colleague.
I'm sorry, that is incorrect.
Correct spelling, C-O-L-L-E-A-G-U-E.
Moving on to competitor number 124, Delon Baker.
Delon, your word, erroneous, meaning wrong or incorrect. Erroneous.
Erroneous. I-R-O-N-I-U-S. Erroneous.
I'm sorry, that is incorrect.
Correct spelling, E-R-R-O-N-E-O-U-S. Erroneous.
Contestant number 125, Aisha Cook.
Aisha, the word is enthusiasm, intense and eager enjoyment, interest, or approval. Enthusiasm.
E-N-T-H-O-S-I-A-S-M. Enthusiasm.
I'm sorry, that is incorrect.
Correct spelling, E-N-T-H-U-S-I-A-S-M. Enthusiasm.
Next competitor, 126, Amaya Cumberbatch.
Amaya, the word indicted, meaning formally accused of or charged with a serious crime. Indicted.
Can you repeat the word, please?
Yes. Indicted, meaning formally accused of or charged with a serious crime. The word indicted.
Indicted. I-N-D-I-E-T-E-D. Indicted.
I'm sorry, that is incorrect.
Correct spelling, I-N-D-I-C-T-E-D. Indicted.
Contestant number 127, Jalen Newsom.
Jalen, hello. Your word is tirade, meaning a long, angry speech of criticism or accusation. Tirade.
Could you repeat the word, please?
Yes. Tirade. The meaning, a long, angry speech of criticism or accusation. Tirade.
Tirade. T-Y-R-A-I-D. Tirade.
I'm sorry, that is incorrect.
Correct spelling. T-I-R-A-D-E. Tirade.
Competitor number 129, Risa Deriggs Morris.
Hello, Risa. The word is heinous, utterly wicked, referring to a person or wrongful act, especially a crime. Heinous.
Heinous. H-A-N-E-S. Heinous.
I'm sorry, that is incorrect.
Correct spelling. H-E-I-N-O-U-S. Heinous.
Contestant number 133, Tashana Henry.
Tashana, the word for you is liquefy. Make or become liquid. Liquefy.
Liquefy. L-I-Q-U-I-F-Y. Liquefy.
I'm sorry, that is incorrect.
Correct spelling. L-I-Q-U-E-F-Y.
Final competitor in this group, Haley Lord, competitor number 134.
Hello, Haley. Your word is charisma, meaning charm or attractiveness, which gives someone influence. Charisma.
Charisma. C-O-U-R-I-S-M-A. Charisma.
I'm sorry, that is incorrect.
Correct spelling. C-H-A-R-I-S-M-A.
Calling on the next group of students. Contestant number 135, Terrell Hurley, representing Ignatius Bayer Primary. Contestant number 136, Nyla Hurley, representing the Rock Christian Primary. Contestant number 137, Amy Goodman, representing Gordon Greenwich Primary. Contestant number 138, Zanaya Bostick White, representing West Terrace Primary. Contestant number 140, Jamari Baker, representing St. Gabriel's Primary. Contestant number 142, Taylor Ray Wiggins, representing West Terrace Primary. Contestant number 143, Jaden Jamont, representing Gordon Greenwich, and contestant number 144, that's Takia Harewood, representing Bay Primary. I'll go over the names and numbers once again. That's 135, Terrell Hurley, 136, Nyla Hurley, 137, Amy Goodman, 138, Zanaya Bostick White, contestant number 140, Jamari Baker, contestant number 142, Taylor Ray Wiggins, contestant number 143, Jaden Gemmont, and contestant number 144, that's Takia Herwood. I'd also like to mention the first place prizes for today. We have the Challenge Trophy, compliments ICBL, a $100 voucher from Deanna Dash's Toy Shop, a laptop, compliments Tropical Computers Limited, a trip for two to Caribbean Islands, compliments the Mile High Travels Inc., $2,500 cash prize, compliments ICBL, $2,500 cash prize for their school, along with the prestigious title of the ICBL STARCOM Junior National Spelling Bee for 2021.
What a time to be spelling. First competitor in this group, competitor number 135, Terrell Hurley.
Hello, Terrell. The word nostalgia, a sentimental longing for the past, for a period or place with happy personal memories. Nostalgia.
Nostalgia. Nostalgia. Nostalgia.
I'm sorry, that is incorrect.
Correct spelling. Nostalgia.
Contestant number 136, Nyla Hurley.
Nyla, your word is ecstatic. Feeling or expressing extreme happiness or joyful excitement. Ecstatic.
Could you repeat the word, please?
Ecstatic, meaning feeling or expressing extreme happiness or joyful excitement. Ecstatic.
Ecstatic. E-S-T-A-T-I-C. Ecstatic.
I'm sorry, that is incorrect.
E-C-S-T-A-T-I-C.
Competitor number 137, Amy Goodman.
Amy, your word is intrigue, to arouse the curiosity or the interest of or to fascinate. It's a verb, intrigue.
Intrigue. Intrigue. I-N-T-R-I-G-U-E. Intrigue.
That is correct.
Contestant number 138, Zanaya Bostic White.
Hello, Zanaya. Your word is poignant, evoking a keen sense of sadness or regret. Poignant.
Poignant. P-O-I-N-E-N-T. Poignant.
I'm sorry, that is incorrect.
P-O-I-G-N-A-N-T.
Next competitor, Number 140, Jamari Baker.
Jamari, the word is souvenir, something that is kept as a reminder of a person, a place, or an event. Souvenir.
Souvenir. S-U-V-E-N-I-R. Souvenir.
I'm sorry, that is incorrect.
S-O-U-V-E-N-I-R.
Contestant number 142, Taylor Ray Wiggins.
Taylor, synagogue is your word, meaning the building where a Jewish assembly or congregation meets for religious worship and instruction. Synagogue.
Synagogue. S-I-N-A-G-O-G. G-O-G-U-E. Synagogue.
I'm sorry, that is incorrect.
S-Y-N-A-G-O-G-U-E. Synagogue.
Competitor number 143, Jaden Gemont.
So Jalen, the word is prodigal. Spending money or resources freely and recklessly, wastefully extravagant. Prodigal.
Prodigal. P-R-O-D-I-G-A-L. Prodigal.
That is correct.
Final competitor in this group, contestant number 144, Takia Harewood.
Takia, your word is prodigy. A person, especially a young one, possessing exceptional qualities or abilities. Prodigy.
Prodigy. P-R-O-D-I-G-E. Prodigy.
I'm sorry, that is incorrect.
P-R-O-D-I-G-Y.
We move on to our next group of students. 145, Aidan Griffith. 146, Catherine Brathwaite. 147, Renicia Astronaut. 148, Azaria Rock. 150, Renelle Bess. 151, Esther Latchman. 152, Zine Holdemore. And 153, Zinel Renwick Williams. So, Zindel, sorry. Zinzale Renwick Williams, that is correct. Zinzale Renwick Williams. Zine Holder Moore. We also have Esther Latchman, Renelle Bess, Azaria Rock, Renicia Astronaut, Catherine Brathwaite, Aidan Griffith. Those are the 8 coming up for this next group. Remember, it's all about the ICBL STARCOM Network Junior National Spelling Bee.
I want to say good morning and thank you to all of us joining us online and streaming live on the VOB YouTube channel as well as their Facebook page. Good morning to you.
If you're hearing us live, you can put those comments there in the chat. I'm actually here paying attention to it so that you guys are part of the action at home.
We actually have some of the persons who are watching, they're trying as well. They are playing along and spelling the words, having a good time on this stream. Good morning to them. Judges ready? Contestant number 145, Aidan Griffith.
Hello, Aidan. Your word is nautical, related to or associated with sailors, navigation, or ships. Nautical.
Nautical. Nautical. N-O-U-T-I-C-A-L. Nautical.
I'm sorry, that is incorrect.
N-A-U-G-I-C-A-L.
Competitor number 146, Catherine Brathwaite.
Catherine, the word is celestial, positioned in or relating to the sky or outer space. Celestial.
Celestial. C-E-L-E-S-T-I-A-L. Celestial.
That is correct.
Contestant number 147, Renika Ashwanath.
Renika, the word is respite, a brief period of rest or relief from something difficult or unpleasant. Respite.
Can I please have the word in a sentence?
Yes, of course.
It often seems as though there is no break from the sad news, but then a positive story emerges and provides some respite.
Respite. R-E-S-P-I-T. Respite.
I'm sorry, that is incorrect.
R-E-S-P-I-T-E.
Competitor number 148, Azaria Rock.
Hello, Azaria. The word is mythical, occurring in myths or folk tales. Mythical.
Mythical. M-Y-T-H-I-C-A-L. Mythical.
That is correct.
Contestant number 150, Renell Best.
Renell, the word eccentric. A person or their behavior slightly strange. Eccentric.
Eccentric. ECCENTRIC. Eccentric.
That is correct.
Competitor number 151, Esther Lachman.
Esther, your word is chrysalis, meaning a hard-shelled pupa of a moth or butterfly. Chrysalis.
Can you please repeat the word?
Yes. Chrysalis, referring to a hard-shelled pupa of a moth or butterfly. Chrysalis.
CRISALIS. Chrysalis?
I'm sorry, that is incorrect.
CHRYSALIS.
Contestant number 152, Zane Holder Moore.
Zane, your word is superficial, existing or occurring at or on the surface. Superficial.
Superficial. SUPERFICIAL. Superficial.
That is correct.
Final competitor in this group, competitor number 153, Zinzele Renrick Williams.
Zinzele, the word indigenous, coming from or occurring naturally in a place. The adjective indigenous.
Indigenous. INDEGENOUS. Indigenous.
I'm sorry, that is incorrect.
Correct spelling, INDIGENOUS.
We welcome a new group, starting with contestant number 154, Sebastian Matthews, representing St. Gabriel's Primary. Contestant number 155, Kiara Verona Collymore, representing St. Patrick's Roman Catholic Primary. Contestant number 156, Jazara Laurent, representing Gordon Greenwich Primary. Contestant number 157, Dimitri Curtin from the Rock Christian Primary. Contestant number 158, Jordan Green from West Terrace Primary. Contestant number 161, Benedict Hutton from St. Gabriel's Primary. Contestant number 162, Kaya Chase, representing the Rock Christian Primary. And contestant number 163, Shariah Carrington from Gordon Greenwich Primary School. I'll repeat those names and numbers again. That's contestant 154, Sebastian Matthews. He's from St. Gabriel's. 155, Kiara Verona Collymore, representing St. Patrick's Roman Catholic. 156, Jazara Laurent, Gordon Greenwich Primary. 157, Dimitri Curtin, the Rock Christian Primary. 158, Jordan Green from West Terrace Primary. 161, Benedict Hutton, St. Gabriel's Primary. 162, Kaya Chase, The Rock Christian Primary. And 163, Shariah Carrington from Gordon Greenwich Primary. You are reminded that you have the opportunity to ask for the word in a sentence. Please ensure that you are clear on the word and you are sure of its meaning, and give yourselves the opportunity to hear it used again.
Let me say a very special good morning to Jacqueline Maynard, all the way from Maryland, and she's locked on here. I want to thank Trident 10 for providing this live streaming. I'm paying attention to you guys here. However, my attention goes back to you, the most important persons here, the students, and we move on to competitor number 154, Sebastian Matthews.
Hello, Sebastian. Your word, bequeath, meaning to give or leave something by will, especially private property. Bequeath.
Bequeath. B-E-Q-U-E-A-T-H. Bequeath.
That is correct.
Contestant number 155, Kiara Verona Collymore.
Kiara, your word is biased, unfairly prejudiced for or against someone or something. Biased.
Biased. B-I-A-S-E-D. Biased.
That is correct.
Competitor number 156, Jazara Laurent.
Jazara, obnoxious is your word, meaning extremely unpleasant, obnoxious.
Obnoxious. O-B-N-O-S-I-O-U-S. Obnoxious.
That is correct.
Contestant number 157, Dimitri Curtin.
Dimitri, the word intuition, the ability to understand something immediately without the need for conscious reasoning. Intuition.
Intuition. I-N-T-U-I-T-I-O-N. Intuition.
That is correct.
Competitor number 158, Jordan Green.
Jordan, the word influential, having enormous influence on someone or something. Influential.
I-N-F-L-U-E-N-T-I-A-L. Influential.
That is correct.
Contestant number 161, Benedict Hutton.
Benedict, your word is encore, meaning an additional or repeated part of a performance. Encore.
May you repeat the word, please?
Yes, the word encore, meaning an additional or repeated part of a performance. The noun encore.
Encore. O-N-C-O-R-E. Encore.
I'm sorry, that is incorrect.
Correct spelling, E-N-C-O-R-E.
Competitor number 162, Kaya Chase.
Kaya, your word is psychologist, a specialist in the study of the human mind. Psychologist.
Psychologist. P-H-Y-S-C-O-L-O-G-I-S-T. Psychologist.
I'm sorry, that is incorrect.
P-S-Y-C-H-O-L-O-G-I-S-T.
Final contestant in this group, 163, Shariah Carrington.
Shariah, your word is wholesome, promoting health or general well-being. Wholesome.
Could you please repeat the word?
Yes. Wholesome, meaning promoting health or general well-being. The adjective wholesome.
Wholesome. W-H-O-L-E-S-O-M-E. Wholesome.
That is correct.
All right, we've come down to the final group of students in this first round. And we're going to have Alicia Roberts, competitor number 164. Ocean Oliver, 165. Alicia represents Arthur Smith Primary. Ocean represents Bay Primary. Naya Denny represents the Hinesbury Primary School, competitor number 167. 168 is Jazara Stout, representing the Rock Christian Primary School. 169 is Malia Boyce, representing Ignatius Bayer. 170, Emmanuel Stewart, representing Mount Tabor Primary. Patrick Gamble, 173, represents St. Gabriel's Primary School. 174, Alexander Still, also representing St. Gabriel's. So once again, we should have Alexander, Patrick, Emmanuel, Malia, Jazara, Naya, Alicia. Those are our final competitors here in this first round. I want to say Donna Clark is online spelling all of the words here as well. We also have
Correctly at that, correctly. She's doing quite well. I'm watching as well.
Yes, Donna, you would have win a prize today, but you're doing well. Also, let me say good morning, viewing all the way from Long Island in Queens, New York. We have Yvonne Sargent. It's very nice to have all of you guys. If you guys could just spread the word on Facebook and keep spreading the word as we get closer to reaching another spelling bee champion here on this beautiful rock that we call Barbados.
That's right. It's Cyber Monday where she is, you know, and she can do everything digitally. She can shop online, and she can also follow us on our stream going on the VOB Facebook page as well as the YouTube channel. Thank you as usual to the LESC for making the space available to us today and ensuring that the protocols are being followed. All the students are distanced this morning, as you can see. We are in a safe environment. Thank you to the ICBL team for lending your hands and assistance. And we have everyone in place. Just give us one moment. And starting this group would be contestant number 164. Contestant number 164, Alicia Roberts.
Alicia, your word is meteorology, the branch of science concerned with forecasting the weather. Meteorology.
meteorology, meteorology.
I'm sorry, that is incorrect.
Correct spelling, meteorology, meteorology.
Competitor number 165, Ocean Oliver.
Ocean, the word noticeable, easily seen or noticed, clear or transparent, noticeable.
Can you use it in a sentence?
The spelling error in her composition was hardly noticeable because of the many other interesting adjectives she used.
Noticeable, noticeable.
I'm sorry, that is incorrect.
Correct spelling, noticeable, noticeable.
Contestant number 167, Nia Denny.
Hello, Nia. The word vengeance, punishment inflicted or exacted for an injury or wrong. Vengeance.
Vengeance, vengeance, vengeance.
That is correct.
Competitor number 168, Jazara Stout.
Jazara, the word independent, self-governing, free from outside control. Independent.
May you please repeat the word?
Yes. Independent, self-governing, free from outside control. Independent.
Independent, independent. Independent.
I'm sorry, that is incorrect.
independent, independent.
Contestant number 169, Malia Boyce.
Malia, the word traumatic, distressing, emotionally disturbing. The adjective traumatic.
Traumatic. Traumatic.
I'm sorry, that is incorrect.
traumatic. Traumatic.
Competitor number 170, Emmanuel Stewart.
Emmanuel, your word is camouflage. Hide or disguise the presence of a person or animal or object. Camouflage.
camouflage. CAMOU more camo FLAGE flash camouflage.
That is correct.
Contestant number 173, Patrick Gamble.
Hello, Patrick. Your word is squalor, the state of being extremely dirty and unpleasant. Squalor.
Squalor. SQUALLER. Squalor.
I'm sorry, that is incorrect.
Squalor. SQUALOR. Squalor.
Final competitor, 174, Alexander Still.
Alexander, quarantine is your word. To separate in order to prevent the spread of a disease. The verb quarantine.
Quarantine. QUARENTINE. Quarantine.
I'm sorry, that is incorrect.
QUARANTINE.
Well, that brings us to the end of our first round, and we're going to just have a little quick meeting there with the auditor just to make sure that what we have is what she has. But I can guarantee you that it's going to be 3 rounds coming up next from the first round of, I think it was 6, Charlene, or 7? 7, yeah. 7 rounds, and we're going to be coming down to 3 rounds. We're going to give the amount of students. So we're just going to verify and that's double check with our auditor. Give us 1 second. Thank you.
While we do that, I'll go over the prizes for you once again. We'd like to give mention to the National Cultural Foundation for the posters and books that they'll be providing. KFC and Purity for their vouchers. We thank you for that. Special thanks to Day's Bookstore and Deanna Dash's Toy Shop for the vouchers. We will also receive vouchers from Bushy Park for the top 6 presented by a representative, books from Cooperative General Insurance, tablets and cash prizes for the 2nd and 3rd place winners. Don't forget there's also a cruise for 2 on Tiami Catamaran Cruise Lines, and we've also got a laptop from Tropical Computers. A trip for 2 is also up for grabs from Mile High Travels, Inc. And of course, we have trophies and some wonderful cash prizes for the winning school, thanks to ICBL. We'll remind you again of the schools which are participating here with us today. Arthur Smith Primary School, Bay Primary, Grisette Primary School, Hinesbury Primary School, Ignatius Bayer Primary School, Mount Tabor Primary School, St. Gabriel's Primary School, St. Patrick Roman Catholic Primary School, The Rock Christian Primary School, and West Terrace Primary School. Once again, this could not have been achieved without the help of our sponsors. A big thank you to ICBL, always there when you need us most. Sol Barbados, Farmer's Choice, the National Cultural Foundation, Purity Bakeries, Rentokil Initial, McCallum Cereal, KFC, Byers Icecream, Blue Band Margarine, COB Credit Union Limited, Bushy Park Racing Circuit, Cooperative General Insurance, Deanna Dash's Toy Shop, Pricesmart Barbados, Day's Bookstore, Tiami Cruises, Tropical Computers, Mile High Travels, Inc., and the STARCOM stations of Hot 95.3, The Beat 104.1 FM, Life 97.5 FM, and VOB 92.9 FM, celebrating 40 years in 2021. Thank you to all of those persons who are joining us on the live streams. VOB has provided a live link on their Facebook channel as well as the YouTube channel. Thanks to Trident 10 for organizing that for us. We have quite a number of people who joined us online to watch and play and cheer on their favorite school or student. I know this is very important to the students. There's not a lot of events and activities going on that they can take part in, so I'm sure that they're very grateful to be here with us this morning in this lovely space provided by the LESC to have this ICBL STARCOM Junior National Spelling Bee.
Charlene, just to add to your list of schools, we forgot Gordon Greenwich Primary School.
Yes.
I think Sharon Primary as well. From 56 students, Barbados, we're coming down now to 23. So we're going to have 2 groups of 8 and 1 group of 7. So let's go, let's continue. Group 1 in this next group will be 102, Kiara Wilson, 107, Zadia McCallum, 108, Ezra Sickins, 113, Natalia James, 114, Ariel Williams, 115, Zahara Niles, 116, Amaya Dell, and 119, Kenya Small. And just to call out those schools for you, because I know you guys have been saying we haven't been calling the schools. You like to hear the schools. That is not a problem. Kiara is representing Bay Primary. Zadia is representing Mount Tabor. Ezra represents St. Gabriel's. Natalia is representing St. Patrick's Roman Catholic, as well as Ariel, St. Patrick's Roman Catholic. Zara Niles represents Rock Christian Primary. Amma represents West Terrace Primary. And Kenya represents St. Gabriel's Primary School. Oh, it's going to be nervous times here, but give it up your best. Coming down to the final champion, there's only going to be one, and we're now at the stage of 23 students remaining. And I'm going to hand you over to our judges. And I can see that the word master is ready. Maurice is also ready. All of our judges are ready. So, Maurice, you have Kiara Wilson, competitor number 102.
Kiara, your word is silhouette. The dark shape and outline of someone or something visible against a lighter background, especially in dim light. The word silhouette.
Silhouette. S-I-L-L-O-E-T-E. Silhouette.
I'm sorry, that is incorrect.
The correct spelling, S-I-L-H-O-U-E-T-T-E. Silhouette.
Contestant number 107, Zydia McCallum.
And your word is aloof. Not friendly or forthcoming, cool and distant, aloof.
Aloof. A-L-O-U-T-H. Aloof.
I'm sorry, that is incorrect.
The correct spelling, A-L-O-O-F. Aloof.
Competitor number 108, Ezra Sickins.
Ezra, the word is pneumonia. Pneumonia, an infection that affects the lungs. Pneumonia.
Pneumonia. P-N-E-U-M-O-N-I-A. Pneumonia.
That is correct.
We ask you again, please hold your applause. Even if we don't hear it, we can see you. And we ask that you please hold your applause until the judges have confirmed that the student is indeed correct. Contestant number 113, Natalia James.
Natalia, your word is surveillance, close observation. The noun surveillance.
Can you please repeat the word?
Yes, surveillance. It refers to close observation, surveillance.
Surveillance. S-E-R-V-A-L-A-N-C-E. Surveillance.
I'm sorry, that is incorrect.
The correct spelling, S-U-R-V-E-I-L-L-A-N-C-E. Surveillance.
Competitor number 114, Ariel Williams.
Ariel, your word is atmospheric, related to or occurring in the air or the atmosphere. Atmospheric.
Atmospheric. A-T-M-O-S-P-H-E-R-I-C. Atmospheric.
That is correct.
Contestant number 115, Zahara Niles.
Zahara, your word is faucet, a fixture for drawing or regulating the flow of liquid, especially from a pipe or a tap. Faucet.
Faucet. F-A-U-C-E-T. Faucet.
That is correct.
Competitor number 116, Amadal.
Ama, the word boycott, withdraw from something as an expression of protest. Boycott.
May you repeat the word?
You want to hear it again?
Yes. Yes,
Boycott,
please.
meaning to withdraw from something as an expression of protest. The verb boycott.
Can you use it in the sentence?
Yes, of course.
The protesters called for customers to boycott all the businesses that required a pass to enter.
B-O-A.
I'm sorry, your time has expired.
Boycott. B-O-Y-C-O-T-T. Boycott.
And the final competitor in this round is Kenya Small, 119, Kenya Small.
Hello, Kenya. The word is reiterate, to say something again or a number of times for emphasis or for clarity. Reiterate.
Reliterate. R-E-L-I-T-E-R-A-T-E. Reliterate.
I'm sorry, that is incorrect.
R-E-I-T-E-R-A-T-E. Reiterate.
And we call our second group contestant number 120, Justin Griffith, representing the Rock Christian Primary. Contestant number 137, Amy Goodman from Gordon Greenwich Primary. Contestant number 143, Jaden Gemmont, also from Gordon Greenwich Primary. Contestant number 146, Catherine Brathwaite from Hinesbury Primary. Contestant number 148, Azaria Rock from Ignatius Bayer Primary. Contestant number 150, Ronell Best, representing St. Gabriel's Primary. Contestant number 152, Zane Holder Moore from Arthur Smith Primary. And contestant number 154, Sebastian Matthews from St. Gabriel's Primary School. I'll repeat those numbers and names again are 120, Justin Griffith, 137, Amy Goodman, 143, Jaden Gemmont, 146, Catherine Brathwaite, 148, Azaria Rock, 150, Ronell Best, 152, Zane Holder Moore, and 154, Sebastian Matthews.
Competitor number 120, Justin Griffith.
Justin, your word is scenic, meaning views of impressive or beautiful natural scenery. Scenic.
May I please get the word in a sentence?
Sure.
A scenic drive along the east coast of Barbados can be quite relaxing.
Scenic. S-C-E-N-I-C. Scenic.
That is correct.
Contestant number 137, Amy Goodman.
Amy, your word is untoward, meaning unexpected and inappropriate or inconvenient. Untoward.
May you please repeat the word?
Untoward, meaning unexpected and inappropriate or inconvenient. Untoward.
May you please have it in a sentence?
Yes.
The MC assured the audience that nothing untoward had taken place as they waited impatiently for the performers to arrive.
Untoward. U-N-T-O-R. Untoward. U-N-T-O-A-R-D. Untoward.
I'm sorry, that is incorrect.
Correct spelling, U-N-T-O-W-A-R-D, untoward.
Competitor number 143, Jaden Gemmont.
Jaden, your word is anatomy, the science of the structure of the body. Anatomy.
Can you please repeat the word?
Yes. Anatomy, the science of the structure of the body. The noun, anatomy.
Anatomy. A-N-A-T-O-M-Y. Anatomy.
That is correct.
Contestant number 146, contestant number 146, Catherine Brathwaite.
Catherine, your word is vigilante. The actions of a person who is not a member of the law but pursues and punishes persons suspected of breaking the law. Vigilante.
May you please repeat the word?
Yes. Vigilante, referring to the actions of a person who is not a member of the law but who pursues and punishes persons suspected of breaking the law. Vigilante.
Vigilantic. V-I-G-I-A-L-A-N-T-I-C. Vigilantic.
I'm sorry, that is incorrect.
Vigilante, V-I-G-I-L-A-N-T-E. Vigilante.
Competitor number 148, Azaria Rock.
Azaria, the word pseudonym, a fictitious name, especially one used by an author. Pseudonym.
Pseudonym, S-U-D-N-Y-M, pseudonym.
I'm sorry, that is incorrect.
Pseudonym, P-S-E-U-D-O-N-Y-M, pseudonym.
Contestant number 150, Renell Best.
Renell, your word is simile, a phrase that uses a comparison to describe. Simile.
Simile. S-I-M-I-L-E. Simile.
That is correct.
Competitor number 152, Zane Holder Moore.
Zane, the word precipice, a very steep rock face or cliff. Precipice.
Can you please repeat the word?
Yes. Precipice, a very steep rock face or a cliff. Precipice.
P-R-E-S-I-P-I-S-T, precipice.
I'm sorry, that is incorrect.
P-R-E-C-I-P-I-C-E, precipice.
Our final competitor on the stage, contestant number 154, Sebastian Matthews.
Sebastian, the word ceremonial, related to or used in a ceremony. Ceremonial.
Ceremonial. Ceremonial. Ceremonial.
That is correct.
We move on to the final group of students. 155, Kiara Collymore. 156, Jazara Laurent. 157, Dimitri Curtin. 158, Jordan Green. 163, Sharia Codrington. 167, Nia Denny. And 170, Emmanuel Stewart. Once again, Kiara, Jazara, Dimitri, Jordan, Shariah, Nia, and Emmanuel. Also like to acknowledge the presence of the education officer responsible for reading, Miss Little. Good morning to you. See you there. And as I said, I want to thank all of our sponsors for giving generously. You know, it's not an easy time for any business during this COVID pandemic, but when you have good companies like ICBL and the STARCOM network, actually Hot 95.3 FM, they're going to be celebrating their 24th anniversary December the 1st. Hot 95.3 FM. You know, the STARCOM network station celebrating 40 years in the business. Maurice, have you been there for all 40?
I want to correct you. It's VOB, 92.9 FM, celebrating 40 years.
Oh, it's VOB, okay.
That's
have you
right.
been there for all 40?
The other stations have not yet been around for that length of time, but they have plans.
Yes. He sounds just like the ad, don't you think?
Yeah, he does.
And we're just making sure that all the students have a fair opportunity. The microphones are in place. Thanks again to the team. And our judges are ready. Our students are ready. And we begin with competitor number 155, Kiara Verona Collymore.
Kiara, your word is recommend. To suggest that someone or something would be good or suitable. Recommend.
Recommend. RECOMMEND. Recommend.
That is correct.
156, Jazara Laurent.
Jazara, your word is, I'm going to give you an alternative pronunciation. I'm going to give you two pronunciations. One is mandatory, the other is mandatory, meaning compulsory or required by law. Mandatory or mandatory.
Mandatory. MANDATORY. Mandatory.
That is correct.
Contestant number 157, Dimitri Curtin.
Dimitri, your word is literacy, the ability to read and write. Literacy.
May I have it in a sentence, please?
Yes.
Some experts have said that the literacy rate has been declining over the last decade.
Literacy. LITERACY. Literacy.
That is correct.
Competitor number 158, Jordan Green.
Your word is mimicking, meaning imitate in order to entertain or ridicule. Mimicking.
MIMICKING. Mimicking.
That is correct.
Contestant number 163, Shariah Carrington.
Shariah, the word auditorium, the part of a theater or other building, public building, in which the audience sits. Auditorium.
Auditorium. O-D-I-T-O-R-I-M. Auditorium.
I'm sorry, that is incorrect.
Correct spelling, A-U-D-I-T-O-R-I-U-M. Auditorium.
(167), Naya Denny.
Naya, your word is privilege. A special right or advantage granted to a person or group. Privilege.
Privilege. P-R-I-V-I-L-E-G-E. Privilege.
That is correct.
Contestant number 170, Emmanuel Stewart.
Emmanuel, your word is ingenious, meaning clever or original. Ingenious.
Ingenious. I-N-N G-E-J N-J N-I-N-G U-S-S ingenious.
I'm sorry, that is incorrect.
Correct spelling, I-N-G-E-N-I-O-U-S. Ingenious.
And that brings us to the end of that round, and we are going to just refer our notes and ensure that we have the correct number going through to the next round. As usual, we'd like to thank everyone who made this possible for us here today. Special thank you to Trident 10, who without them we couldn't be streaming this live for our viewers on the Facebook channel. That's VOB's Facebook channel, as well as a YouTube channel. We still have our viewers here with us playing along and lending their support to the students. Thank you again to the LESC for ensuring that we are operating in a safe environment today. It's getting very exciting. It's getting down to the wire. I know that the students are ready to see who's going to be crowned.
Oh my.
This year's ICBL STARCOM Junior National Spelling Bee. Jamar, could you be up here doing this, do you think?
Maybe. No, yeah, I think so. I'll be motivated by the prizes.
That's right.
Guys, could we put our hands together for the persons here doing the sanitizing? They're playing a very important part too, you know. Thank you guys so much. But I think we could probably call this now the semi-final round, really, because we're down to the final 12, and we're going to split them in two groups of six persons each coming forward. So in this first group of 6, we have competitor number 108, Ezra Sickins, and Ezra representing St. Gabriel's. 114 is Ariel Williams, and Ariel represents St. Patrick's Roman Catholic. Her teammate is joining her, Zahara Niles. Also, 120, Justin Griffith, the Rock Christian Primary School. 143, Jaden Gemont, and Jaden represents Gordon Greenwich Primary School. And 150, Renell Bess representing St. Gabriel's Primary. So we have Renell representing St. Gabriel's, Jaden representing Gordon Greenwich Primary. Justin Griffith, that is competitor number 120, representing the Rock Christian. Zahara, sorry, is the Rock Christian. And yeah, they're both far from the Rock Christian, I believe. And then we have Ariel Williams representing St. Patrick's Roman Catholic. And Ezra representing St. Gabriel's.
Students, you are reminded that you can ask for the word to be repeated and want to make sure that you give yourselves all the opportunities available to you. You are also able to ask for the word in a sentence. You want to make sure that you are hearing the word, you know what the word means, and as usual, you can remove your mask when you are spelling your word and speak clearly into the microphone. It's all coming down to it now.
And to all of the persons online and over and away who can't be here, and even those of you here in Barbados, I want to thank you guys for tuning in and supporting, and want to encourage you to use the social media and spread the good word of this spelling bee as it continues, and as we are getting closer to finding out who's going to be the new spelling bee champion. Obviously, COVID put a halt to the situation, but it was a very good initiative from both STARCOM and ICBL, the great partnership that they have in putting on this competition back in 2019. And it seems as though we're just about ready.
Just about ready. We do appreciate, though, the opportunity to have persons viewing online. You know, we're doing everything online these days. Even us at ICBL, you can do your payments online, you can check your premium, you can manage your accounts, you can even talk to a representative online using the live chat. So everything is available to everyone now online. And we thank Trident 10 once again for making sure that our viewers are able to play along online, watching us on the stream.
And I see why ICBL has you on their team. Well done.
We can get the plug in.
108, competitor number 108, Ezra Sickins.
Hello, Ezra. The word democratic, related to a democracy, a form of government in which people choose leaders by voting. Democratic.
Democratic. D-E-M-O-C-R-A-T-I-C. Democratic.
That is correct.
Ezra, you have to come down. Once you spell correctly, you come down. Well, even if you spell correctly or if you spell incorrectly, you can come down. Thank you very much.
Contestant number 114, Ariel Williams.
Ariel, your word is mosque, a Muslim place of worship. Mosque.
Can you please repeat?
Yes. Mosque, referring to a Muslim place of worship. Mosque.
Mosque. M-O-S-C, mosque.
I'm sorry, that is incorrect.
Correct spelling, M-O-S-Q-U-E, mosque.
Competitor number 115, Zahara Niles.
Zahara, the word jeopardy, danger of loss, harm, or danger. The noun jeopardy.
Jeopardy. Jeapordy. Jeopardy.
I'm sorry, that is incorrect.
Jeopardy. Jeopardy.
Contestant number 120, Justin Griffith.
Justin, your word is expertise. Expert skill or knowledge in a particular field. Expertise.
Excuse me, may you please repeat?
Yes. Expertise, expert skill or knowledge in a particular field. The word is expertise.
May I please have the word in a sentence?
Yes.
She has great expertise in all areas of dance. She has great expertise in all areas of dance.
Expertise. Expertice. Expertise.
I'm sorry, that is incorrect.
Correct spelling. Expertise.
Competitor number 143, Jaden Gemmont.
Jaden, your word is enigma, referring to a person or thing that is mysterious, puzzling, or difficult to understand. Enigma.
Enigma. Enigma. Enigma.
I'm sorry, that is incorrect.
Correct spelling. Enigma. Enigma.
And our final competitor in this first semifinal is contestant number 150, Renell Best.
Renell, your word is derelict, in a very poor condition as a result of disuse or neglect. The word derelict.
Derelict. Derelict. Derelict.
That is correct.
And we move on to the second group, calling contestant number 154, Sebastian Matthews, representing St. Gabriel's. Contestant number 155, Kiara Verona Collmore, representing St. Patrick's Roman Catholic Primary. Contestant number 156, Jazara Laurent from Gordon Greenwich. Contestant number 157, Dimitri Curtin, representing the Rock Christian Primary. Contestant number 158, Jordan Green from West Terrace Primary. And contestant number 167, Nia Denny, Hinesbury Primary. I'll repeat those names and numbers again. 154, Sebastian Matthews. 155, Kiara Verona Collmore. 156, Jazara Laurent. 157, Dimitri Curtin. 158, Jordan Green. And 167, Nia Denny.
Exciting times, Charlene. And We had 2 persons out of that first round advancing. We're going to see how many more we're going to get out of this one. So, some great prizes. I want to thank all of the sponsors for supporting this venture and giving these children some amazing prizes, which we'll go through a bit later as we get closer to finding out who's going to be the national champion here.
Christmas presents, you can say.
Oh, I was
Coming
thinking
on
the
to
same.
Christmas, I think some of these prizes will make great stocking stuffers, stockings that overflow with the money that I see.
All right, guys, best of luck to you. Competitor number 154, Sebastian Matthews.
Sebastian, your word is voracious, meaning wanting or devouring great quantities of food. Voracious.
Voracious. VORACIOUS. Voracious.
That is correct.
Contestant number 155, Kiara Verona Collymore.
Kiara, your word is archaeology, the study of human history through the excavation of sites and the analysis of artifacts and physical remains. Archaeology.
Archaeology. ARCHEOLOGY. Archaeology.
That is, I'm sorry, that is incorrect.
ARCHAEOLOGY. Archaeology.
Competitor number 156, Jazara Laurent.
Jazara, the word optometry, referring to the profession of examining the eyes for visual defects and prescribing corrective lenses. Optometry.
Can I have the word in a sentence, please?
Yes.
His work in optometry also included the development of contact lenses.
Optometry. OPTOMETRY. Optometry.
That is correct.
Contestant number 157, Dimitri Curtin.
Dimitri, your word is omnivorous, meaning feeding on both plant and animal foods. Omnivorous.
Omnivorous. OMNIVOROUS. Omnivorous.
That is correct.
Competitor number 158, Jordan Green.
Jordan, your word is sacrilegious. Sacrilegious, blasphemous, done or against God or sacred things. Done against God or sacred things, sorry. Sacrilegious.
SACRELIGIOUS. Sacrilegious.
I'm sorry, that is incorrect.
Correct spelling. SACRILEGIOUS.
Contestant number 167, Nia Denny.
And your word is martyr, referring to a person who is killed because of his or her religious beliefs. Martyr.
Martyr. MARTYR.
T-E-R, martyr.
I'm sorry, that is incorrect.
M-A-R-T-Y-R, martyr.
And that was the final contestant in the second semifinal, and we'll just refer to the auditor and the judges.
From 56, we went down to 23. From 23, we went down to 12. And from 12, we're down to the final 5. And remember that vouchers are presented from Bushy Park for the top 6. So we'll see how that goes there, but at least we will know that these 5 will be getting that voucher from Bushy Park. I'm not sure if they're going to let you drive a car up there. Probably might be able to drive a go-kart.
There's something for everyone at Bushy Park, I imagine.
Yes, there is. So, guys, you're going to come back onto the stage, the final 5, and even if you spell correctly or not, you have to leave the stage, and we'll give you further instructions. But that's why we allow you to go back into your corner, because it's like a boxing match. You need to, get refreshed and get words from your coach. Let me invite competitor number 108, Ezra Sitkins, as well as competitor number 150, Renell Bess. Competitor number 154, Sebastian Matthews. Competitor number 156, Jazara Laurent. And competitor number 157, Dimitri Curtin. Could we make some noise for this final 5?
And I'm sure their schools are watching on, Jamar, on the live streams, as their Sitkins is representing St. Gabriel's. Renell Best is also representing St. Gabriel's. Sebastian Matthews is also representing St. Gabriel's. Jazara Laurent is representing Gordon Greenwich. Dimitri Curtin is representing the Rock Christian Primary.
Oh, my.
The battle is on.
You guys look ready. I can see it in your eyes, You look ready.
Look at them. The excitement is building.
The final 5, and then it's going to come down to a final, well, hopefully the final 2. And then it's a real battle then for sure. Well, we are ready, and Maurice, coming to you, competitor number 108, Ezra Sitkins.
Ezra, your word is technology, the application of scientific knowledge for practical purposes. The noun technology.
Technology. T-E-C-H-N-O-L-O-G-Y. Technology.
That is correct.
He's making sure he has it covered before he finishes and gives that final word. Contestant number 150, Renell Best.
Renell, your word is patriotism. Devoted to one's country. Patriotism.
Can I have it in a sentence, please?
Yes.
Wearing our national colors in November is a demonstration of patriotism.
Patriotism. P-A-T-R-I-O-T-I. S M. Patriotism.
That is correct.
Oh, my. It's really getting interesting.
Even
Competitor number 154, Sebastian Matthews.
Sebastian, your word is melodious, meaning tuneful, producing or having a pleasant tune. Melodious.
Melodious. Melodious. Melodious.
That is correct.
He's full of energy. Contestant number 156, Jazara Laurent.
Jazara, your word is dialogue, to take part in a conversation or discussion to resolve a problem. Dialogue.
Dialogue. Dialogue. Dialogue.
That is correct.
Final competitor here, 157, Dimitri Curtin.
Dimitri, your word is carnivorous, feeding on animal foods only. Carnivorous.
Carnivorous. Carnivorous. Carnivorous.
That is correct.
I give you guys just a second or two to just regroup, and you're coming right back up.
That's right, they're back with us again.
All 5 of you. This is what it's all about, this ICBL STARCOM Junior National Spelling Bee. First time we've had a round that where everyone got the words correct.
That's right, you did say it was like a boxing match, and I see that they are indeed ready to fight. You guys are welcome to have a sip of water if you wish.
I don't know if all 5 will be right until they all go.
All right, so guys, now because of what has happened, because we weren't sure what would have happened in that round, I can tell you now that if you get the word wrong, now you'll be able to come down. So if you have to get a sip of water there, I'll allow you to just get your sip of water, but this is the final going down. So if you continue to spell right, you will stay up here, and y'all are going to make me miss the Republic ceremony tonight, because it seems as though you guys are going to be spelling correctly for a long time.
Well, the curfew is off. I think we'll be fine. One night only.
So Ezra, Renel, Sebastian, Jazara, Dimitri, let's have you guys back. And as I said, only if you spell incorrectly, you would leave the stage. This is what it's all about here, as we used to say back in the day, for all the marbles.
All the marbles. Do they know what marbles are?
Yeah, well.
Does this group know what marbles are?
This young generation, I don't know. They should.
But they're marching confidently to the stage, Jamar. I think that this group is ready to do battle once again.
Yeah, round after round.
The energy is there. They're going to their chairs very confidently and very quickly.
I'm looking at Dr. Stewart, and Dr. Stewart is ready to, the word master. It's going to be interesting here. So, Ezra, competitor number 108, it's your time again, my friend.
Ezra, your word is authentic, meaning of undisputed origin, genuine, authentic.
Authentic. AUTHENTIC. Authentic.
How is this?
That is correct.
How is this happening?
You can stay, Ezra.
Don't forget your stick, guys. Once you get the word correct, just stay.
And up next, we have contestant number 150, Renel Best.
Renel, your word is equivalent, equal in value, amount, function, meaning, equivalent.
Can I have it in a sentence, please?
Yes, of course.
8 kilometers is roughly equivalent to 5 miles.
Equivalent. EQUIVALENT. Equivalent.
That is correct.
Sorry, I'm just caught up in the moment. Competitor number 154 is Sebastian Matthews.
Sebastian, your word is grotesque, meaning extremely ugly or distorted. Grotesque.
Grotesque. Grotesque. Grotesque.
That is correct.
And up next, we have contestant number 156, Jazara Laurent.
Jazara, your word is fictitious, not genuine, false, fictitious.
Fictitious. Fictitious. Fictitious.
I'm sorry, that is incorrect.
Correct spelling. Fictitious.
Competitor number 157, Dimitri Curtin.
Dimitri, your word is allegiance. Devoted support, loyalty to rules, or loyalty to state. Allegiance.
Allegiance. Allegiance. Allegiance.
That is correct.
So we only eliminated one person in that round, so we go again. Jamar, it's really coming down to it. We have four competitors on stage.
4 competitors remaining. So 3 from St. Gabriel's and 1 from the Rock Christian. So Ezra, you're the opening batsman here as usual. Over to you, Maurice.
The word ousted, expelled or removed from a position. Ousted.
Could I have it in a sentence, please?
Of course.
The delinquent president was ousted from his position by the committee.
Ousted. Ousted.
That is correct.
For a moment there, I couldn't tell if that was the time or my heart.
Yes, Ezra. Ezra's like, hey, got it right. Yes, you did, Ezra. You got it right.
Up next, contestant number 150, Ronell Best.
Ronell, your word is amnesia. Amnesia, loss of memory. Amnesia.
Can I have it in a sentence, please?
Yes.
The old lady, suffering from amnesia, could not find her way home.
Amnesia. Amnesia.
That is correct.
Competitor 154, Sebastian Matthews.
Sebastian, your word is deteriorate. Becoming progressively worse over a period of time. Deteriorate.
Deteriorate. D-E-T-E-R-I-O-R-A-T-E. Deteriorate.
That is correct.
Contestant number 157, Dimitri Curtin.
Dimitri, the word chlorophyll, a green pigment present in all green plants. Chlorophyll.
Chlorophyll. C-L-O-R-O-P-H-I-L. Chlorophyll.
I'm sorry, that is incorrect.
Correct spelling, C-H-L-O-R-O-P-H-Y-L-L. Chlorophyll.
All right, now it's the Battle of the St. Gabriel School now. As we say goodbye to Jazar and Dimitri from that final five, we've come down now to Ezra, Ranel, and Sebastian, all of the St. Gabriel School. All right, so we're going to read.
Move, yeah. Can we have the team come up to sanitize the
two stations next to
Ranel, yes. So we can have all three competitors to the front.
What? Oh, boy.
But we're moving along quite nicely, Jamar. As you said, we do have some time here. If they spell all the way till midnight and I'm going to make another plug, and you have to, make your payments to ICBL. You can do so online by visiting us at ICBL.com and going on to our website and going on to that client login, and you can actually speak to a representative online using our live chat feature. Not a robot, Jamar. You can actually speak to someone.
Oh, really?
If you have to ask anything about your claims or your payments, you can go on to our live chat and do that.
I may have to speak to Avril now to speak about the overtime that we may have to work. I'm just kidding.
Yes, students, you can go forward to choose your station.
Well, the top three here, and tablets and cash prizes will be presented to you three. That's what I have here. Tablets and cash prizes presented to second and third place winners. Then the winner receives many other things. Are you guys ready, the three of you?
Wait, so the winner doesn't get it?
All right. I can't hear what you're saying, Sebastian. You have a mic there, He's laughing. All right, so we go same order as usual. Ezra, you're up first again.
Ezra, your word is thermometer. Thermometer, an instrument for measuring temperature.
Thermometer. Thermometer. T-H-E-R-M-O-N-E-T.
This is giving me a lot of anxiety.
E-R. Thermometer.
That's correct.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, Sebastian Ranel is up next.
Your
Ranel
word
is up next. Contestant number 150, Ranel Best.
Ranel, the word is contagious. likely to spread and infect others, contagious.
I had a dream about this in the past. Ezra and I would make it to the final.
Contagious. Contagious. Contagious.
That is correct.
Competitor number 154, Sebastian Matthews.
Oh, wait.
Sebastian, your word is ambiguous, having several possible meanings or interpretations. Ambiguous.
Ambiguous. A-M-B-I-G-U-O-U-S. Ambiguous.
That is correct.
You guys are like the Energizer Bunny. You keep going and going and going and going. You know the order again, Ezra. We're not wasting any time. Coming right back to you.
Ezra, your word is anecdote, a short account of an incident or event, usually amusing or interesting. Anecdote.
Can I have it in a sentence?
Yes, you may.
We roared with laughter as Granny thrilled us with the familiar anecdote about her teacher.
Can you say the word again, please?
Anecdote. A short account of an incident or event, usually amusing or interesting. Anecdote.
Anecdote. A-N-E-C-T-D-O-T-E. Anecdote.
I'm sorry, that is incorrect.
Oh, man, that's not good.
Correct spelling, A-N-E-C-D-O-T-E. Anecdote.
That is not good.
Okay.
Oh, my gosh. Ezra, you win third place.
Wait, do I come down from the stage?
Yes.
Oh.
No, you
You stay right now. Yeah.
Wait, what?
Contestant number 150, Renell Best.
Renell, the word is symmetry, made up of exactly similar parts facing each other or around an axis. Symmetry.
Can I have it in a sentence, please?
Yes, of course.
The structure of a butterfly is a beautiful example of symmetry.
Symmetry. S-Y-M-E-T-R-Y. Symmetry.
I'm sorry, that is incorrect.
Correct spelling, S-Y-M-M-E-T-R-Y.
All right. Sebastian, competitor number 154, Sebastian Matthews.
Sebastian, the word anonymous, not named nor identified. Anonymous.
Anonymous. A-N-O-N-Y-M-O-U-S. Anonymous.
That is correct.
Does this mean I win? Does this mean I win?
All right, so obviously, Sebastian, you're going to be our winner. However, we must have a spell off for second and third place. And that spell-off happens between Renell and Ezra.
So do I just go off?
You just stay there with your friends, but you don't help them, okay?
Oh, okay.
All right, goody.
No nodding, no clapping.
So, Ezra, you go first.
Ezra, versatile, able to adapt or to be adapted with comfort or ease. Versatile.
Can I have it in a sentence, please?
Of course.
The versatile artist sang a number of selections ranging from calypso to classical.
Versatile. VERSITILE. Versatile.
I'm sorry, that is incorrect.
Correct spelling?
Versatile. VERSATILE. Versatile.
Renell Best.
Communication. The exchange of information between people. Communication.
Communication. COMMUNICATION. Communication.
That is correct.
All right, so Renell, you are our second place winner, and Ezra, you are our third place winner. I'm going to ask you guys to come down now, go back, and so we have to prepare for the presentation of the prizes to you guys.
But please, let's give them a round of applause. They did so well. Congratulations to our winners, Sebastian Matthews representing St. Gabriel's, Renell Best also representing St. Gabriel's for coming second, and Ezra Sickens, third place, also representing St. Gabriel's Primary. A round of applause, please. I think these students did amazing from the prelims to the finals today.
Yeah, all of them did well, and I'm just hoping that we get rid of COVID. Oh.
Don't we all? Don't we all?
So that when it does go, and hopefully it goes in time for this competition next year, that we will have large numbers, because the numbers were huge when there was normalcy.
Yes,
you can understand that it will be a bit smaller now, but it is a fantastic competition, and it was like Sebastian though was that child that is so confident. Where
Very
others
confident.
sometimes just take a second. He's like, okay, this is the word. And he sounded as though he wanted to even pronounce better than Maurice.
It did sound like he had that, he had that knack. Yes, indeed. I found that all the students were quite confident. I see that they all have very different personalities. Renell displayed a quiet confidence as she was on stage, and Ezra was quite enthusiastic as well.
If we can have some stage hands from, I think, LESC and you guys with the mics and so on, because memories are always important, and as a veteran MC, I know that when we want to take photos, we want to make everything right. So I'm just going to ask you just to move the tables to the side so we can then just have the background of
our graphic display up.
The
so
graphic display, that's they're looking at it with a B.
Yeah.
So we will have the pictures behind there, and I know we're going to have to more than likely bring this table of the prizes onto the stage as well. And we're going to be inviting a presentation party.
But Jamar, as usual, we want to thank our sponsors. Without them, this could not be possible.
As well as all of our judges as well.
That's
now,
right.
Now that the competition is over, Charlene, I was looking at the doctor, the good Dr. Stewart, and I was saying, are these children testing me? Should I up the level of these words? I was wondering if she was saying that.
Yes, indeed.
And you were, ma'am.
She's nodding her head.
Because I was just wondering, I wouldn't have said it during the competition, but she's saying these children are good. Let me.
Well, let's see. Oh, she has some more. She was ready for them. She had some more words. Students, do you need some harder words next year?
No.
Some harder words? They're like, no, please. No, ma'am.
Oh, my.
No, indeed. But they did so well. And like I said, we couldn't have done this without the sponsors, ICBL. Always there when you need us most. Sol Barbados, thank you for your contribution. Farmer's Choice, it's Christmas coming up. And I'll tell you, I have my ham secured. National Cultural Foundation doing great things this year. Thank you for the posters that you're seeing in your seats and those lovely coloring books. I think I want to get my hands on one of those. Purity Bakeries, Rentokil Initial, McCallum Cereal, KFC, Byers Icecream, Blue Band Margarine, COB Credit Union Limited, Bushy Park Racing Circuit, Cooperators General Insurance, Deanna Dash's Toy Shop, Pricesmart Barbados, Days Bookstore, Tiami Cruises, Tropical Computers Limited, Mile High Travels Inc., and the STARCOM stations of Hot 95.3 FM, The Beat 104.1 FM, Life 97.5 FM, and VOB 92.9 FM, celebrating 40 years in 2021. I also want to say a special thank you, Jamar, for all of those who actually tuned in to watch us online, and they stayed with us all the way. The numbers haven't moved. They stayed with us to make sure that the students had that support online and live here with the ICBL STARCOM Junior National Spelling Bee.
That is correct. Trident 10, we must say much thanks to Trident 10 as well. And those persons responsible for the timer. We wish to thank every single person who helped in any way to ensure the successful execution of the 2021 ICBL STARCOM Junior National Spelling Bee, namely the management and staff of our title sponsor ICBL, Sol Barbados, Farmer's Choice, the National Cultural Foundation, Purity Bakeries, Rentokil Initial, McCallum Cereal, KFC, Byers Icecream, Blue Band Margarine, City of Bridgetown Cooperative, Credit Union Limited, Bushy Park Circuit, Cooperators General Insurance, Deanna Dash's Toy Shop, Pricesmart Barbados, Days Bookstore, Tiami Cruises, Tropical Computers Limited, Mile High Travels Inc., the management and staff of LESC, A&R Electrical Services, AtQ Sounds, At Solutions, Trident 10 TV. We also want to thank our word master, Dr. Joyce Stewart, pronouncer, Mr. Maurice Norville, Chief Judge, Mr. Carl Applewaite, judges, Miss Jennifer Seeley, Miss Maureen Grisette, Mr. Jason Thompson, Miss Simone Belgrave, Miss Vanelli Fields, our auditor, also Charlene and I, they have you down here for our thank you. So thank you, Charlene.
Thank you as well, Jamar.
Teachers and pupils of every school represented, we want to thank you guys. And last but no means least, the STARCOM stations. Hot 95.3 FM, The Beat 104.1 FM, Life 97.5 FM, and VOB 92.9 FM, celebrating 40 years in 2021. We thank you. The final 15 competitors are going to, actually the final 20, I remember we had 23, so we have to check now to see who would have been coming down in the final 20 in terms of from the prelims, but they received KFC vouchers. The final 15 will receive insurance books from Cooperators General. The top 10, Purity Bakery vouchers, and the top 6, as I mentioned before, Bushy Park vouchers. We will call out third place, second place, and first place as we present the prizes to these lovely students, all from St. Gabriel's Primary School. Our auditor has some work doing there, trying to bring them down to the top 20, top 15. But once you get to the top 10, 20, it should be easy to get down to the top 15 there. Okay. All right, so boys and girls, we're going to start our presentation. Okay, so I'm going to call your names for the top 20. We have some KFC vouchers for you. Oh, well, they don't want to call the names, though. Yeah. That's... So, Julie, we will have the KFC prizes first, and then after that, the books, the insurance books from Cooperators General, and then the Purity Bakery vouchers, and then the 6 Bushy Park vouchers. This is Julie Jones on the stage from STARCOM Network, guys, a very hard worker. And the only thing that I would say I didn't like about Julie is she went to Commonwealth. But we did mass communication together. Very good young lady. Julie, I'm going to ask you to present the first set of prizes for us, seeing that you're there already, the KFC vouchers. You're representing STARCOM as well. Did you talk 15? I don't want you to talk 20. All right, so the top 20 here so far. Once you hear your name, please come forward. As I call your name, just come straight to the stage. Boys and girls, I want every boy and girl to be paying attention right now so that we can flow with our presentation. So once you hear your name, just kindly make your way to the stage. You're going to be receiving a voucher from KFC as the top 20 here. Competitor number 108, Ezra Sitkins. Competitor number 114, Ariel Williams. Ezra, Ariel should be making their way to the stage. Julie is going to be presenting. Competitor number 115, Zara Niles. Guys, just make sure you go from the to the left-hand side of the stage as you were coming from all the time. So we have, it's Ezra, Ariel. This is Ariel here, I believe. Is this Ariel? Yep, Ariel. Ezra, Ariel, Zara, all right? Just social distance, guys. It's Ezra. Just step a little ways back there. Remember the social distancing. Amma, Dal, competitor 116. You can leave the stage once you've received your KFC voucher. Competitor number 119, Kenya Small. We should have had Amma before there. Now coming there, that's Amma should be there. Amadel. And then Kenya comes after. After Kenya, we have Justin Griffith, competitor 120. Justin Griffith, I hope he's still here, competitor number 120. Competitor number 137, Amy Goodman. So we should have Justin, then Amy. After Justin and Amy, competitor 143, Jaden Jemmett. About 15. Pure Bakeries and a tall pencil case as well. Right, 143 would have been Jaden Jemmett. I see him there. 146, Catherine Braffett. Children, especially in the top 20, don't go too far because we also have a top 15, and then a top 10, and then a top 6. So just stay around so we can keep it flowing. Renika Ashwanoff, that's competitor number 148, 147, sorry. No, that's the wrong one, not Renika, I'm so sorry. Not Renika. It is Azaria Rock, 148 would have been the correct one. So we had Catherine Braffett, 146, and then 148, Azaria Rock. Do apologize about that, Renika, if you're still here. And 150, Renelle Bess. So we should have Jaden Jemmett there. We had Catherine Brathwaite, Azaria Rock, Renelle Bess. I think that's Azaria Rock there, correct? We should have Renelle Bess next. Zane Holden-Moore, as well as Sebastian Matthews, Zane and Sebastian. Kiara, Verona Collymore, see Kiara making her way. Jazara Laurent. See Jazara making her way. Dimitri Curtin. This is Janae receiving her prize from Julie. Miss Jones and Sebastian would have received his already, 155. Kiara Collymore. Jordan Green, 158, 163. Sharia Codrington. You also invite Nia Denny, 167, and 170, Emmanuel Stewart, will make up our 20, top 20. You guys would have received that pencil case from Saul, and in there you should have a voucher as well from Purity Bakeries. And this is just the first set of prizes. The top 15 are getting the
Thank you so much, Julie. And now we invite Sabrina Howard from Cooperative General Insurance to join us on the stage to present the top 15 competitors with their books. Thanks for joining us on stage, Sabrina. And we are calling our top 15. That's 108, Ezra Sickens. 114, Ariel Williams. 115, Zahara Nels. 120, Justin Griffith. 143, Jaden Gemmant. 150, Renell Best. 152, Zanae Holder-Moore. 154, Sebastian Matthews. 155, Kiara Verona Collymore. 156, Jazara Laurent. 157, Dimitri Curtin. 158, Jordan Green. 163, Shariah Codrington. 167, Nia Denny. And 170, Emmanuel Stewart.
Could I invite Miss Gardier, Shelley Gardier from Bushy Park, onto the stage as well, because with this top 15, what we will do is that we will present the top 12 in this 15 with their prize one time from Bushy Park. We had originally 6 vouchers, and Ms. Gardier probably said because we're becoming a republic and it's Christmas time, let me add a further 6. So we have 12 Bushy Park vouchers here, and they're going to be presented with that one time as part of this top 15. And then I believe then we can go on then to the major prizes.
That's right. So thank you to Cooperative General Insurance, and thanks to Bushy Park for their offering today. .108, Ezra Sickens. And again, the students are being gifted with some books from Cooperative General and a prize, a voucher from Bushy Park. 114, Ariel Williams. 115, Zazara Nels. 120, Justin Griffith. 1 Justin. 143, Jaden Gemmant. So happy to see so many sponsors coming on board and having so many prizes. The students did really, really well, and they're very deserving of them all. .150, I'm not seeing Renell Best. 150, oh, there she is. Oh, she's tall. I thought she was one of us. 152. 152 should be next. Janae Holder-Moore should be next. Followed by the eager Sebastian Matthews, 154. I would be happy to. Following Sebastian is Kiara Verona Collmore, number 155. One 156, Jazara Laurent. Up next is 157, Dimitri Curtin. Dimitri is followed by Jordan Green, 158. One 163, Shariah Codrington. One 163 asks Shariah Codrington, and she is followed by 167, Nia Denny. Nia, I do apologize. We've called her name so many different things today, Naya and Nia.
Yeah.
I think it's probably Nia though. Like Kia? Nia?
Yeah, Kia.
Yes, Nia.
Very nice gesture, I must say, from the insurance company of Cooperatives General, giving these books.
And we have Emmanuel Stewart, 170. These are our top 15 competitors, doing really well. Ah, that's a book about space. That one looks very interesting. Congratulations to you.
Oh, Miss Little, you guys move around so much. I didn't know you're not the read officer for reading anymore. But that's gotten the information, so I do apologize. And we're coming down to the final set of presentations to be made. And these will be for third, second, and first, and also to the winning school as well. We do have a prize. Just want to encourage you guys, especially you, the students, to watch the transition into Barbados becoming a republic. It starts at 8 p.m. tonight. At 11:40, p.m. last night, we have the arrival of His Royal Highness, the Prince of Wales, Prince Charles. And he's going to be receiving the final royal salute tonight. And that actually happens at approximately 11:45 p.m. So it's going to be a long night, and I want you guys to watch it, be a part of history, see the history of our nation. And you will say, because I wasn't there in 1966, I don't know if anybody else was here back in 1966, but when you had good teachers like Jennifer Seeley teaching you the social studies back then at Erdison, I never said you were around in 1966, but I know that you were 10 years old.
The way the sentence was structured, however,
made it seem as though she was around then.
Misleading. No, she wasn't teaching at that time.
But I learned that at primary school and how the rain fell, buckets of rain on that first Independence night. So as I said, I want to encourage you boys and girls to watch Barbados becoming a republic. It's going to be late if you can stay up that late. Hope you guys can and watch all of the activities. Just waiting on one of our presenters to arrive, and then we're good to go. And Sebastian looks like a very happy bee. I would like to invite Ms. Avril Bayer from ICBL onto the stage. I'd also like to invite Ms. Janelle Little, Education Officer. Primary school and nursery is where she's in charge, is what she's in charge of now. I'm so accustomed to the reading. And this is going to be the presentation for third place. And third place goes to Ezra Sitkins. Ezra, you can make your way to the stage. You're going to receive. And as you receive, I will let everyone know what you're receiving here. You have a good set of things to receive, my son. A trophy, compliments of ICBL. And that trophy is right there in Ms. Byers' hand. You're also going to receive a tablet, which I believe is in the hand of Miss Little. Put your hand on the tablet. Make the photo look nice. Good. Don't go anywhere as yet. You receive your trophy. Also there, he has received cash from STARCOM Network Inc., which is $1,000. What are you going to do with $1,000? No, you don't. It's good. It's there.
Stopped him in his tracks.
It's there. You're not seeing it, but it is there. You also have received a $50 voucher from Days Bookstore and a $50 voucher from Deanna Dash. This guy is seriously looking for the $1,000, you know. He's literally looking for the cash. Oh, my.
There's a little activity in the back. I wonder what's going on. We seem to have missed something. I'd like to know what Ezra will be buying from Deanna Dash. Christmas is coming up.
Mr. Johnson, Mr. Vilmore Johnson, a.k.a. the teacher. The reason I said a.k.a. the teacher, no, he's not a teacher, but he's a former Calypsonian who went all the way. Well, I don't know if he's still singing. I have not heard any music from him in a long time.
The villain, tell me, teacher.
But he had a massive hit back then up at East Coast Road. Mr. Johnson, we'd like to invite you on stage, please.
I remember it well. All Stars Calypso Tent.
And I see our CEO has returned here. He's going to help out with this second place as well, Avril. Yes, thank you very much, madam. The CEO of ICBL.
Mr. Jeff Scott.
Second place prizes. This is Mr. Johnson here. Second place, who was second there? Charlene.
Second place, we have Renell Best, representing St. Gabriel's Primary. Renell Best. As she makes her way to the stage. The lone girl who was on the stage when it came down to 3, and she receives a trophy, compliments ICBL, a tablet, and $1,500 cash from Starcom Network Inc., a $50 voucher from Days Bookstore, a lunchtime cruise for 2 on Tiami Catamaran Cruises. So you have to choose someone, Renell, to go on that cruise with you.
Oh, my.
You did well. Congratulations to you. Excellent job. I think she just dropped.
You forgot, you dropped. I
dropped
think
the prize.
How that dropped, that may be the $1,500. That dropped heavy, you know.
Dropped heavy. I heard it. she shook it.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, the winner. Want to do the school one? Yeah, want to do the school first? Sebastian. Sebastian, not as yet. Hold on. Billmore, and hold on, Sebastian. No, he's not even hearing me.
One moment, Sebastian.
Jeff and everybody, hold on. Sebastian.
Just hold a minute,
Sebastian, you're not even looking at me. Look here. I need you to exit that. Go back.
You can just step to the side. You can just step to the side for a moment because we want to invite Miss Annabelle Thornton, the teacher representing St. Gabriel's Primary, to the stage. Mrs. Susanna Gollop? Apologies, Susanna Gollop, the teacher from St. Gabriel's Primary School, is going to make her way to the stage. And I know these teachers work extremely hard to make sure that these students were prepared, and the school, St. Gabriel's Primary, is receiving $2,500 in cash for their school. That's St. Gabriel's Primary School. Let's hear it. Round of applause, everyone. And that prize is from ICBL.
Sebastian is so excited. And Sebastian, are you ready now, Sebastian? Sebastian's not even listening to me. He's just looking at his prizes. Sebastian, you are receiving the challenge trophy from ICBL, a $100 voucher from Deanna's Dash Toy Shop, a laptop, compliments of Tropical Computers, a trip for 2, Sebastian, to a Caribbean island valued at $500 US. Compliments Mile High Travel, 2,500 Barbados dollars from ICBL, and the prestigious title of the ICBL STARCOM Junior National Spelling Bee Champion for 2021. Ladies and gentlemen, Sebastian Matthews.
Hold that cup high, Sebastian. Hold that cup high.
Champion.
Let's hear it for Sebastian.
Sebastian Matthews.
And we don't want you to leave the stage yet, Sebastian. We do want to hear a few words from you. You can hand the mic over to him, Telia. You can hand the mic over to him, Telia.
Honestly, it feels like
a dream. I never thought I would make it this far. I just want to thank my whole team, my teachers, my school, my family. I'd like to thank everyone.
Thank you so much for that.
Sebastian, if I could ask you one quick question, Sebastian, before you go. What Caribbean island would you like to visit? Do you think, which one would you want to go to? Take the mic.
Give them the
Probably I'd go to my mother's birthplace, Dominica.
Ah, nice.
Nice, nice, very nice. Congratulations again, Sebastian. Congrats.
Congratulations.
And to all of our sponsors, I cannot remember the last time other than probably the National Soca Monarch competition where you see some bumper prizes like this. This is very good for the children. Thank you very much, ICBL. Thank you very much, STARCOM. Thank you, guys. You gotta get it by the banner. I've really got to get it by the ICBL banner. One time we used to be asking you for cigarettes. So on behalf of Charlene and I, and not speaking as she's my wife, but just as a Brown, thank you guys so much. This was a wonderful competition. God's Spirit Life. Look forward to seeing all of you in 2022.